artist, first you're going to work with the Play-Doh to practice making your cupcake. So open up your Play-Doh bag. See how I did that so gently? I do not want to be rough on the zipper and break it. So it's important that the zippers work to keep our Play-Doh from drying out. Okay, now I have my Play-Doh. I'm going to twist it and break it into two pieces. One for the bottom, the pinch pot, that's going to be like the cupcake tin part, and then this is going to be for my icing on the top. So I'll put that icing on the top on the side, and I'm going to start up by making my pinch pot. So I'm going to go back and forth and back and forth, and I can roll it. I want to form it into a sphere, okay, like a ball. Then I'm going to give myself a thumbs up, and I'm going to push my sphere down onto my thumb like that. I'll pull it back a little bit so you can see easier. And then I'm going to pinch. That's why it's called a pinch pot. So I'm going to keep my fingers together like this, and I'm pinching it against my thumb. And just like this. I'm not actually closing it all the way and pinching it like this. I'm just pinching it together like that. So pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch. You can see where it's thinner, where I've already pinched, and where it's thicker, where I haven't pinched yet. So I'm putting my thumb back in, and I'm going to pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch. And from my fingers, it kind of makes those little ridges on the sides, almost like a real cupcake, so that's fun. And I'm just taking my fingers around and sort of repairing it. So it's like that. And if you want to, you can press down to make it a little bit flatter on the bottom. And that's going to be my pinch pot base. Now I'm going to take this chunk and I'm going to squeeze it, and I'm going to roll it into a coil. But first I need to squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. I'm not squeezing it only in the same spots. I want to move my hand around so that it's uniform. It's all the same. So squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And I'm going to put it down like this. I need to clear my space a little bit more. And I'm going to make these flat high five hands, okay, that they don't get like this. I want to keep them flat. And I'm rolling from the tips of my fingers all the way down to my wrists. And tips, wrist, tips. Now you can see where I've been adding pressure and where I need to add some more. So I'm going to move my hands over to the thick part, and I'm going to roll it some more. Tips to the wrist, tips to the wrist. And if you're rolling and, oh, it came apart, no big deal. You can just repair it, squish it back together, and keep on rolling. So I'm always moving my hands around so that it doesn't get too thin in one place and too thick in another. I want it to be about the same thickness all the way through. All right. Got a nice long coil. And if I want to, I could break off a little bit, and that could be for my extras. And now I'm going to practice putting my coil, and I'm going to coil it up. So I'm going to put it on top of my pinch pot, and I'm going to bring it around, and now I'm putting it on top, and I'm going to keep wrapping it around, and I'm bringing it in a little bit each time. If I keep it out, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. I want to bring it in as I bring it around. And if I made it if I did this and there's a hole still at the top and I need to bring it in some more, I can twist it just like that. Okay, so there's my cupcake and my icing, and then I can practice if I want to add some sprinkles. I can roll some tiny little coils and I can stick those on. So that's fun. And if I want to put a cherry on top, I could do that too. Rolling a sphere, pinching a little stem. That's fun. Just like that. When you're all done, raise your hand and show it to me. Have fun.